Hi everyone, I'm Jen and welcome to this vlog on the importance of sleep during the exam period. So if you are a little bit like me and used to think that triple shot coffees and staying up all night was enough to get you through your whole exam period, you might want to stick around today because I'm going to talk about some of the things that I've learned about sleep and how important it is to get enough sleep during your exams. Okay, so you may think that staying up till 2 a.m. in the morning and squeezing in one more revision paper or one more practice test is going to be what gets you over the line the next day. But in actual fact, if you are sacrificing good sleep to try and study more, especially in the early hours of the morning, you're probably not studying smarter. In fact, you're probably stressing yourself out, becoming overly emotional, and actually remembering less. So here's what happens when you actually stay up really late. If you stay up really late at night or into the early hours of the morning, it's not great for your brain. Sleep helps you to handle exam stress because at night, when you're asleep, your brain actually processes emotions. This is like you literally resetting your nervous system. Your brain also stores memories while you're asleep. So, all that hard work that you did during the day, all the revision that you did during the day actually gets stored. At night, your brain cleans out toxins and it helps to reset your stress response system. So, you wake up feeling much better the next day. Now, if you skip sleep, that whole system tends to break down, which means the next day, when you get up for your exam, you're actually not feeling that great. If I haven't convinced you yet that staying up really late and cramming isn't that great of an idea, then how about these things? By the time you've studied all day and you're cramming late at night, your working memory is completely overloaded, which means whatever you are reading, you're not actually retaining it. When you're reading something and not retaining it, you tend to get more stressed. You tend to get more emotional, and you kind of get that brain fog feeling where you're going around in circles. All this does is contribute to increased anxiety and essentially mean that you're going to be more tired the next day. I don't know. I don't think it's such a great idea. Okay, so we know that sleep is really helpful. It's kind of like your brain's glue. What it does is help consolidate information. It turns the short term facts that you've learnt today into long term knowledge. It's essentially like a save file for your brain. Also, you study in your sleep. We know that what you've learned today actually gets replayed when you are sleeping at night. So it's important to make sure you're getting those hours in. Sleep boosts your focus more than caffeine. Plus, you won't be as jittery or as tired the next day. Naps can be really helpful as long as they're not too long. So 15 to 20 minutes should probably do the job during the day. Additionally, think about the fact that one all-nighter can actually hurt your performance the next day. Research has shown that a lack of sleep or sleep deprivation can really reduce your problem-solving abilities. So when you're thinking about cramming, it may actually be a little bit of a risk to your performance the next day. So we've talked a lot about sleep and how important it is to get enough sleep during the exam period, but how do you actually get to sleep after studying for hours on end? One of the best things that you can do to fall asleep after a big study session is to have a realistic wind down routine. And it doesn't need to involve hours of meditation. Having a wind down routine that is relatively the same every day will help you fall asleep sooner. So think about turning off your computer screen, shutting down your laptop, and putting away all your study books at least 30 minutes before you're aiming to go to bed. Try to write down what your top 3 priorities are for the next day, and that will help you not think about them as you're trying to wind down for bed. It's also important to create a kind of calm down vibe in your sleeping space. So that may be turning down the lights, putting on a lamp, or thinking about some calming music that you like. It doesn't have to be elaborate, but we do know that your brain likes patterns. So whatever you do, try and do the same thing every single night. Let's do a quick recap because my take home message is that sleeping isn't slacking. During the exam period, it is really important to protect your sleep. If you can get a good number of hours of sleep every single night, you'll actually feel less overwhelmed. You'll be able to remember more, and this will translate to better performance the next day. So, the next time you're tempted to stay up all night cramming, please try and remember that it actually might not be the best usage of your time. And studying with your eyes closed might be better for you the next day. Thanks for listening and good luck with your exams.